Connector on Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire. This is the New Hampshire Army National Guard Howells Media Network. Tonight, Little East Conference women's soccer action between the Keene State Owls with a record of 3-5-2, 0-1-1 in the LEC, as they and the visitors from Vermont State Castleton, the Spartans, at 5-5 and 1-1 in LEC play. Good evening, everybody. Sam Feely here with you, ready to bring you the play-by-play story. Two teams trying to get out of a prolonged scoring drought. Vermont State has lost 3 in a row by scores of 5-0, 1-0, and 2-0 to Middlebury, the number 7 team in the nation, West Con, and Colby Sawyer. Keene State winless in their last 7 after winning their first 3 to start the season. And they have not scored a goal in 443 minutes of game time. Their last goal was in their 2-1 loss here at the Owls Athletic Complex to UNE. Since then, a couple of scoreless draws, including their last time out at EastCon this past Saturday. Now, the worst thing you can do here if you're the Owls is panic. Coach Sarateso's talked about, the injuries, but the play has been good overall. It's not like the Owls are necessarily, it's not like their opponents have been having their way with them every game. The response has been great, and you hope that, once you start getting some of your healthy contributors, your best offensive contributors back in the full swing of things, get your, everyone to full strength, you can take advantage with a road game that coming up this Saturday, then a 3-game homestand against Framingham State, UMass Boston Plymouth State starting next Wednesday. And another reason you can't panic if you're the Owls, or the Spartans for that matter, is that it's very early in the conference season. There is a lot of time and not a huge gap to try and advance up the LEC table. Spartans in green, Owls in white. We are ready to get this one started. Riley Andriski once again between the sticks for Keene State. Emma Ezzo is the junior from West Haven, Vermont, in the pink goalie jersey on the other end for Castleton. Spartans led by head coach Chris Chapdelaine. He's a Castleton alum in his 20th season at the helm of the Spartans. Owls looking to take an early lead, an early entry into the box, tipped outside, sent back in, and then swept back out. This is something that the Owls had been lacking in a lot of their recent matches, an early offensive charge. Anything to establish the tempo early offensively will go a long way to their chances of winning this game. Castleton boasts the 3rd leading scorer in the LEC, Alexis Billings, number 13 in green, number 1 in your hearts. Senior out of Carver, Mass. Player high school soccer at Whitman-Hanson Regional. He's got 7 goals in 10 games. Top scorer in the LEC who does not play for the Southern Maine Huskies. Another chance here for the Owls, but a quick scoop up, and that puts an end to that threat for Keene State as Ezzo comes off her line to pick that one up. Junior out of West Haven, Vermont. Gold and Reichel for Southern Maine. The 2 leading scorers in the LEC, 8 goals for Gold, 7 for Reichel, but in 7 games compared to 10 for Billings. Owls with another charge upfield, but quickly snuffed out on the Spartans' back line. Gwen Bridges into the middle of the field. Intercepted by the Owls, sent back to the back line. Oh, they're more like a 4, kind of looks like a 4-5-1 or 4-1-4-1. I don't know if I could easily pull off. Not many teams can pull off the latter, but Referee reaching into his pocket here. I'm not sure we're going to have an early booking, but does not appear that way. A loud reaction of approval from the Keene State contingent on that last sequence, but nothing of note. Here's a through ball for Billings off the header from the throw-in. Billings on the edge of the box, centers, and it is smothered by Andriski. So the first real chance for the Castleton offense snuffed out by the junior out of Newmarket, New Hampshire. Another opportunity to go to Billings on the wing, moving back towards the middle of the field, trying to launch one from there, immediately deflected off of Schuden. Another chance, through ball for Schuden, deflected. Owls maintain possession on the left side. Ahead for Devine, but not much going from there. Dickinson is standing on the edge of the 18 right now, but needs to get back on side quickly if Keene State is gonna attack, and instead Castleton with a good defensive response. And cheeky pass there from O'Connell. Comes back to Schuden, to the near side. Stolfi, the captain, on the right side. Centers. And another good defensive response by the Spartans. Oh, Billings pass intercepted by Schuden. To the Owls back line. And Pepin ahead to McKieran. Owls get it back. Schuden, through ball to the near side. Looked like nobody home for a moment, but then here comes Stolfi. To the right side, we can see the school of thought there, trying to spring Dickinson on the right side. Intercepted, though, by the Spartans, but they do concede an Owls throw. Stolfi, tri-captain, junior out of Newington, Connecticut. Schuden coming up. Here's Dickinson, curling back towards the line, looking for the edge, for the cross. Tapped up. Schuden coming in hot. Another chance here. Schuden, and the save by Ezzo. Best chance so far for the Owls, and Ezzo passes her toughest test yet tonight. With both of these teams in a prolonged multi-game scoreless drought, one may be enough, maybe not just to win this game, but to build confidence long-term. Through ball from Billings. Good response by the Owls. Swept up the near side. Not out of play, though. Handwacker picks it up. Launches it into the box. Trickling out to the far side. Pepin giving it a run. Back out towards midfield. Fodder. Launched towards the box. A little too far out of everybody's reach. And Andriski will pick it up. 7 minutes gone by here in the first half. No score. Couple of quality chances early on for both sides. Teams trying to, as I said, break some prolonged scoreless streaks, which for the Owls now 450 minutes. A hard challenge on the charge up field, and that's going to result in a set piece from a very good spot here for the Owls, as Cormier took a tumble there. And from about 25, the Owls with a chance to strike. Wall formed about 15 yards from goal for the Spartans. Here comes the blast, punched over the crossbar by Ezzo. It will result in a corner for the Owls. First corner of the match for either side, and Ezzo with another save. Here it comes with the right foot, headed out. Closest to it for Castleton is McKieran. Owls will try to keep the pressure on. Clearance may have deflected off the Owls, and it did. Throw in for the Spartans. Another barrage there by Keene State, but unable to punch one home. Intercepted as the through ball rolled a bit too much there for the Spartans. The nutmeg trying to create some space into the middle of the pitch. Back out to the back line. Here's the blast from Stolfi, and now Karam's out towards the touchline. Throw for Keene State. About 20 yards away from the end line. Stolfi with the throw, headed back out, and this time it's going to be Castleton. And after some debate, it's going to be Keene State throw after that deflection. I think it could have gone off of both sides there, as Stolfi waiting. Touch towards the middle, the sliding tackle, a tumble afterwards. We play on with the advantage for Castleton, says the referee. Through ball, Spartans are onside. Left side hand whacker, sends it rolling towards the box, and now we got a whistle. And the linesman's flag was up for offside. So centering pass towards the edge of the 18 will be nullified, and a free kick for the Owls with about 11 minutes gone by here in the first half. Still looking for our first goal, but no shortage of action. And maybe the best that Keene State's offense has looked throughout this drought that their offense has been in. Unlike Castleton in their drought as of late, Keene State has salvaged a couple of points with 2 scoreless draws against Worcester State and East Con, latter of which came this past Saturday. Cross towards the box, headed down, punched away, another chance, no foul, we play on, booted back towards net, and Andriski hauls in the pop fly. What chaos there with Andriski down, but able to get a fingertip on that one. Clear was unsuccessful initially, but now the Owls bring it into the front half. A sigh of relief for the Keene State defense. Towards the midfield stripe. Launch for Dickinson, but swept away. Dickinson may have stumbled a bit there, backing up, trying to get in position. And now the through ball, but no green jerseys close enough here. Halligan to get it for the Owls under the watchful eye of Handwacker. Swing and a miss on that pass up the near side, then out of bounds to the Owls. there's been at least one clean sheet in 7 of Keene State's 10 matches so far. Last game they played where, well, this play is offside. I'll pause button on that. Castleton with another opportunity, squelched by an offside call. 7 of the Owls' 10 matches to this point have resulted in a clean sheet for at least one side. Last game they played where both teams scored was the 2-1 loss to UNE here 3 weeks ago. Spartans were in the midst of a had 3 consecutive matches back in September with at least 5 goals scored between them and their opposition. Off the corner kick, easy scoop up for Ezzo. And we go into the 15th minute, still scoreless, and both teams knocking at the door, but unable to barge in just yet. From September 11th, 14th, and 18th, the Spartans played 3 consecutive matches where at least 5 goals scored. A 3-2 loss to RPI and 4-1 wins over SUNY Potsdam and NCLA. Owls have not played a game that high scoring since their second match of the season, the 7-0 win at home against New England College. Devine to the right side. Here's Dickinson with the launch and the save by Ezzo. May need to turn the lights on pretty soon. Remember, it gets late early out there this time of year. Is this an offside? It does not appear to be, but it's handled by Andriski. License flag never came up, but it did look like, at least from our vantage point, Billings just a touch ahead of the last Keene State defender. Well, we play on. Dickinson, through ball, cut off. Halligan trying to pick it off. Here come the Spartans. Left side, Billings stays onside. To the middle of the field. Spartans get it back. Left side, Billings. Flag stays down. Billings trying to get it to her right foot, and a sliding challenge forces the pop-up and keeps it well away from Andriski. Back to Billings, and once again, close play. Stolfi calling for the offside flag. They also at least get a throw out of this, but Billings maybe hold back just a second or two more. Castleton may come away with the opening marker. Some good setups, good formations for the Spartans to this point, but squelched by a couple of offside calls. A huge pile up there just outside the 18, but that one is called for offside on Castleton, and it'll be a free kick for the Owls. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. And by New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. What's going to be the difference in this one for the Owls and the Spartans? Both teams trying to get out of a scoreless drought that for the Spartans is over 450 minutes at this point. 3 straight clean sheets suffered by Castleton. Fortuitous deflection for McKieran there, but the Owls don't get burned. Just outside the circle, Halligan. Oh, nice little sidestep, both the defender and the referee. Now to the near side for Stolfi. Stolfi getting some momentum, centers it. Oh, overshot shooting just a little bit there, and she stumbled. And that gives Castleton a chance to get it back towards midfield. But walking into this one, played back towards O'Connell. Stolfi, right side, sends it towards the box. Tapped away from the 18. Pressure coming in. Billings trying to body off Prates to get back towards the middle of the field, then sent back upfield by the Owls. And stepping in front of that one, and are you gonna have a Owls throw out of that is the question. Referee looked like he was pointing to, and it's just a goal kick actually. It went over the end line. Did not see that from this vantage point. It's a goal kick for Castleton. 20 minutes about gone by here in the first half. Still looking for our first goal of the game. Throw for the Owls. Dickinson gets it back. Turns back away from one defender. Past Shuden. Prates. Back to the back line. And now it's a 3-on-2 the other way for Castleton. Billings on the left as it's handled by Pepin. Here's Billings. She's onside, takes the shot, and it's picked up by Andriski. Looked like it was rolling wide right of goal anyways, but we've seen some bad bounces in the past in this direction too, past Andriski. So she wasn't taking any chances. She picks it up, and we play on. Back to the Spartans' back line. Here's Fodder. A little bit of steam here as she nearly gonna run over Billings. I think she was trying to make her aware of that too. Out of bounds for a Spartans throw. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com, and by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. Dickinson. Oh! Past the back line, a little too strong. Now they're going to have to relay it back to Andriski. Communication breakdown nearly cost the Owls there. Intercepted by the Spartans midfielders. Andriski is down, no call, and it's cleared. Oh boy. Perilous moment there for the Owls defense. And they breathe another sigh of relief. And we are still scoreless as we are about to hit the halfway mark of this first half. A little sidestep by Dickinson over to the left side. Ahead for O'Connell. Back out to the wing. Past one defender. Stutter step. Centering pass, deflected towards goal, some friendly fire there, and Ezzo picks it up. Through ball, but not hot enough to catch up to Shuden there. And the Spartans will try to start the other way. Shuden in the way of that pass. To the near side. Stolfi. Long ball to the near side for Dickinson. going towards the touchline and the corner flag. Throw for the Spartans. Worth noting here that we're past the halfway part of this first half, and neither team has had even a thought of making a sub so far. Much like what they're seeing right now from their starters. Seen the Owls and their opposition pull the trigger on a change. Not super early, but sooner than this in the first half. But right now, both sides must like what they are seeing. Owls with a chance here. The through ball was deflected before it got to Devine. Owls look to have changed their formation as well. Looks to be more of a 4-4-2 now. Started essentially like a 4-5-1 or a 4-1-4-1. A more conventional 4-4-2 though right now for Keene State, but that's the least of their worries right now. Is the Spartans with another chance here. Billings being forced towards the touchline, tapped out of bounds, conceding a throw to Castleton. Bridges, sophomore out of Marshfield, Mass, gets it back after the throw, out to Ezzo, Megan Ezzo that is, 1 year older than Emma. Long ball, play is onside here for Dickinson. Defender catches up and taps it safely to Emma. Dickinson gets it back into the middle, entering the box to her right foot, over the crossbar. Shooting with a howitzer just over the crossbar. That close to the opening marker for the Owls. And we play on under 19 minutes to go. Still scoreless, but another chance now for the Owls. Shooten will play it back to the midfield stripe. Cormier has had a handful of subs, by the way, for the Owls. Cross into the box, deflected, stays in bounds, and turned over. Spartans will try to start the other way, take advantage of the reprieve after the shot that went over the crossbar for Shooten. Shooten making her presence felt here in this match. Near side, oh, maybe not what Allison Kenny wanted to do with that through ball, and be a throw for Castleton. Oh. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and by the Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing since 1932. Set piece after a foul committed by Keene State. Playing it safe here along the near side. Centered, top of the box, chance for the Spartans. Try to get an angle, defense recovers, some space, tapped wide of goal, another chance, rebound off the, it got in! It got in! My goodness. That bombardment, the save by Andriski again, deflecting the ball just off her fingertips. but the rebound looked from here to go off the side of the cage, but it did sneak inside the bar. And Castleton lead 1-0. Well, Castleton have gotten off their scoring drought. Can the Owls do the same and pull level? Maggie McKieran with the tally for the Spartans.
Castleton goal scored by number 12, Maggie McKieran.
Owls looking for the equalizer with a pass to the right side. Too far out of the reach of Catherine Burzlaff. Throw for the Owls towards the box. Back out to Burzlaff with the cross. Knocked down. Castleton looking for a way out of dodge here. And Billings looks like she'll be the one to lead that route. Oh, a little too strong maybe for her. Stumbled a bit trying to catch up to it. Out of bounds. It'll be a Keene throw. Must have deflected off of Billings there on that missile over the touch line, because otherwise it looked straight off of, I believe that was Burzlaff. Once again, Keene State with the majority of the chances, but Emma Ezzo, 5 saves already. Owls looked like they'd smelled blood, looked like they had found pay dirt much sooner. Oh my goodness. Oh, referee is giving a free kick here to the Owls, but the Spartans are protesting that that was Cormier, I believe, tripped on her own, and I don't blame that. It did look like just got tripped up in what looked like a divot there on the pitch, where Burzlaff is setting up for the free kick. Burzlaff just going to send it wide right. A missed opportunity once again for the Owls, and en masse substitutions for Castleton. Under 14 minutes to go in the first half. 1-0 Spartans. McKieran, the difference in the 28th minute. Through ball to one of the new entries, Emma Patrici, junior out of Woburn, Mass. Chips it. There's McKieran, who has one already. Setters, tap back outside the box. And there's Patrici. Those crosses towards the right post, but no joke, and it is 2-0. Can't just give up on those. We see it going well wide right. You got help coming in the back door. And the Spartans have extended their lead 2-0. Mallory McKenna Jr. out of Middleborough, Mass.
Mallory McKenna.
2-0 Spartans. A first half that was otherwise dominated offensively by Keene State. The chances that they had could not capitalize, and Castleton is creating chaos right in front of the goalie, Andriski. And that's how they have extended this lead to 2-0 early on with about 12 minutes to go, and now a goal kick for the Spartans. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Engelberth Construction. We build relationships for life. And by Sullivan Tire, located on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. Those are a couple brutal ones to give up for Keene State, knowing how the game had played out to that point. Here's a cross. Keene State trying to take that goose egg off the scoreboard, but the header lands in the lap of Emma Ezzo. 6th save already for Emma. Another charge upfield by Keene State, through ball, possibly on a tee here, and out of nowhere, a late challenge though. Is that going to be a penalty? Is the ref pointing to the spot, or is he pointing to the corner flag is the question? Well, it looks like it's a corner, as they had Kenyon. Ball rolled past her. She was never going to get the shot off there, but the late challenge in the box that brought her down, that was the question. It went over the end line. It's going to be a corner for the Owls. Wow! First things first, rest in peace to Kembe Mutombo, as Emma Ezzo does her best to Kembe impression with that rejection. All that's missing is the finger wag. Lordy. You see what she did there with her left hand, too. Mentioned at the top that the worst thing you can do if you're the Owls, if you're in this position, is panic just overall, because early in the conference schedule and you have chances to make up ground and climb the table for favorable position in the late challenge here by Marissa McCarney is going to result in a free kick for Castleton. The worst thing you can do is panic. You got time to climb the table in the Little East standings. And the worst thing you can do in this game, this situation too, is panic, as this will be lifted into the box, headed back out, a swing and a miss on the clearance attempt, and another chance over the left side, trying to set up Galante, and now whistle. Castleton ball, Castleton free kick, it looks like, in a very good spot. Despite being down 2-0, Keene State has not appeared disheartened. They continue the pressure offensively, but once again, Emma Ezzo filling up the highlight reel, including doing her best Dikembe Mutombo impression on the last Keene State corner. Here's a set piece for the Spartans on one hop. It's picked up by Andriski. Nice placement of the header. Castleton able to sweep to the near side, but right there waiting for it is Cormier, trying to get a little extra space. Swept away, but this will go over the touchline for a Keene State throw. We're going to hold up for a moment as we'll have substitutions. Carson, Webster, and Teal coming on for Castleton. And here is Burzlaff to throw. Castleton throw this time. Looked like it was off a Spartan head, but just keep moving it upfield. Along the near side. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Voice Volkswagen. We look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey. And by the Best Western Plus Hotel at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. 2-0. Castleton on top. It's been an M&M game for the Spartans. Mallory McKenna and Maggie McKieran with the goals so far for Castleton, despite getting outshot 6-4 by the Owls. To the near side, Cormier will stutter step to get some space from Kirby. Gets it back to the right side. Set up back to Cormier, spinning her way into the 18. Being forced towards the touchline, looking for an angle for the cross. Flag stays down and it's smothered by Ezzo. Very close to getting to the end line there, but great effort by Cormier to get just the last bit of separation she needed for the cross, but Ezzo snuffs it out. Patrici, through ball, Kirby trying to shed Burzlaff off her back. Some space on the left side. Carson gets into the box. Pass deflected, cleared by the Owls. Launched upfield, cut off, but handled by Cormier, who threads it upfield, but too far out of the reach of Kenyon and back to Ezzo. So we're about to hit 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 2-0, Castleton on top of Keene State. Some space here. Getting past one defender, launched off the back of the head of Daphne Much. Maybe too much there for Daphne. On one hop, looked like a decent bounce there for Mullen, but Ezzo read it perfectly. Despite the hop, able to handle it. Those can be tricky. We have seen some tricky bounces off this grass field before, but Ezzo able to handle that one. About to hit 4 minutes to go, first half. McKenna and McKieran, the goals so far for the Spartans. Took a while for the Spartans to find their mojo offensively, but they did in a big way. And when you think about it, kind of a demoralizing way for Keene State. Outshot the Spartans 6-1 before their first goal. And the way they scored their two goals, some tough bounces right in front of the goal. You just looked at the heavens like, You know, where are we going to get those bounces, right? It really has looked like, well, of course, the last 3 or so weeks, at least in these home matches, the Keene State has been on the cusp of breaking through, getting over whatever it is that has stonewalled them offensively. The law of averages would kick in eventually, right? Well, let's see here. Off the corner, sent into the box. Another chance, blast. Left post, nobody home for the Owls. Maggie Parker, freshman out of Grafton, Vermont, coming on for the Spartans with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Owls hoping to snap this scoreless streak that is getting dangerously close to 500 minutes. Last goal came September 14th, the 2-1 loss to UNE. That is the only goal they have scored in their last 7 matches. 3-0 to start the season, 0-5-2 since, with 1 goal to show for it. And they've come so tantalizingly close. But in the end, someone like Emma Ezzo is there to snuff out another opportunity. 90 seconds left in the half. The bounces that Castleton has got tonight, kind of bounces that Keene State has not gotten for what feels like an eternity throughout this winless run.
One minute remaining in the half.
Final minute of play in the first half. Cormier trying to get the edge here, past 2 defenders. It's tapped over the end line. It'll be another corner for Keene State. And again, much like their other losses in this 0-5-2 stretch, it's not like they've had no chances whatsoever. Sent back out of the box. Four corner kicks in the match for Keene State. 5 actually after that one. Shots overall 10-7, shots on target 7-4 in favor of the Owls, but the only ones that have hit the back of the net in favor of the Spartans. McKenna and McKieran have the Spartans on top, 2-0. On the Keene State Owls take a timeout. Be back with the second half from Dr. Ron Butcherfield on the campus of Keene State College in Keene, New Hampshire, here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network.
Commercials, but are we not on commercials right now?
New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes,
learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
a paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State. So when I ask students,
being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Proportion to me is the lived experience of our Division III student athletes. They balance life from an academic perspective and the rigors of competing at a high level, bonding with teammates and building lifelong friendships. But they also are involved in their communities. They work jobs and internships and volunteer. They've learned to be resilient. Diverse experiences are setting them up for the future.
Passion's love. Passion is love for what you do. Because I think when you face challenges, it comes down to how much you want it and how much you love it. Passion is what keeps you going forward. Seeing so many people that were like-minded and so hardworking in their sport and academics, being surrounded by like-minded people makes you want to be more passionate. I think it pushes you to a different level that maybe you didn't think you had. And you can do the best of both worlds and love all of it.
A good citizen is someone who wants to make a positive impact, both in their communities and in the world around them. The Division III approach is absolutely the best approach out there for amateur sport because it wants student athletes to explore all parts of who they are. Be successful in the classroom, be successful in competition, be successful in the community. So our student athletes learn what it means to strive for and attain success, but doing it the right way and being good citizens.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive worry-free for many miles to come. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess.
An incredible finish by Hall. The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Our campus can get pretty quiet during the summer when most students are home, but that doesn't mean it's completely empty. Students are working and learning here year-round. There's tour
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Come on, big dog, help me out. Yeah, I don't really know. Help out here, dude.
I pledged.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
All right, pay attention. Welcome to Fandom 101. We'll cover the tools of the trade from foam fingers in the wave to the super secret wave. How's that for a course description? Lesson 1, your game starts long before the opening whistle, so arrive prepared. 2, if something piques your interest, raise your hand. And 3, work in groups. NCAA championships. Attendance is encouraged. Passion is mandatory. Get your seats today at ncaa.com/tickets. Class dismissed.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State. So when I ask students, why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience, and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. Drive New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today and discover why everyone loves a new car.
Welcome back to the second half of Owls women's soccer here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network. Sam Feely here with you alongside our entire Keene State crew as we get set for the second half, and the Owls trailing the Castleton Spartans 2-0. McKenna and McKieran have the goals so far for the Spartans, despite being outshot 7-4, and among other statistical advantages for Keene State. They have outshot the Spartans overall 10-7, including 7-4 on target. They also have 5 corner kicks to none for Castleton. Only thing that seems that Keene State has trailing. Castleton has committed 2 fouls. Owls have committed 3. Castleton has been called for offside 3 times as well, but the 7 saves by Castleton goalie Emma Ezzo and the goals by McKieran and McKenna have Castleton halfway to snapping a 3-match losing streak, as well as they've already snapped a 3-match scoreless streak. And if they get a win, they'll be above 500 both overall and in conference. Keene State, however, they have gone 4 entire matches to this point without a goal, and obviously the full first half scoreless, and the full second half of the loss to UNE was also scoreless. That's 75 full matches plus. You're looking at a scoreless streak that's approaching 500 minutes for the Owls, and you know, it's not anything that doesn't really pass the eye test either. They've looked good. You can tell simply by the shot totals. You know, they've gotten these opportunities. They have continued to do so despite not putting any in the back of the net in this prolonged stretch. But they got to do something quick. Worst thing you can do is panic, and they have not, you know, looked demoralized on the field even after the second goal. So that's an encouraging sign. Got to stay in it mentally, obviously. Don't let things snowball, and don't just say, well, this one's over. Obviously isn't. Spartans in green, Owls in white as we get this one underway. Out of bounds for a throw for Keene State. 7 saves for Ezzo and a goal each for McKieran and McKenna. The manner in which those 2 goals for Castleton were scored, though, adds to the heartbreak. There's the 4th offside call of the match on the Spartans. But it has not hampered them to this point. Oh. This is interesting. There must have been a foul back here because the play was well offside, but a free kick has been given to Castleton behind midfield. Here it comes, headed up, drops in the box, and another whistle, and I don't know, man. Well. And Kara's just picked up her 6th goal of the season. And McKenna with her 1st. Do we just have a booking in the process here? And doesn't appear. It's going off what you said. Trying to figure that out. Into the 18 of the Spartans. Another chance here for the Owls. Cross out to the top of the box. Drops at the 6. And once again, Castleton gets out of dodge. From this vantage point, feels like maybe the Owls are going a bit too much in and out. Like, able to get the ball in deep, but then they try to set up for shots from a little further away. Castleton has converted by getting the ball right in front of the net and taking advantage of a bad deflection or two to score. And remember, it was in the direction that the Owls are attacking right now. We're in the 50th minute of a 2-0 Castleton lead on top of Keene State from Dr. Ron Butcher Field on the campus of Keene State College. Just outside the 18, trying to shed the defender. The shot is blocked and cleared once again by Castleton. Blast from about 25, glances off a defender's cleat. Back outside the box. There was the ricochet, the bounce that Keene had been looking for, but ball had a mind of its own and stayed away. Another chance, cross drifts outside the box, and once again, Castleton trying to steer it to safety. Well, bump from behind, no foul yet, and some good physical play here. Clean physical play, clean challenge, results in a takeaway for the Owls. Here's Shooten, who might have come the closest of all the Owls to this point. There's some miscommunication here by the Spartans. Here's a chance. Shooten immediately blocked. It'll go over the end line for corner kick number 6 of the match for the Owls. How many of these chances can the Owls get? They're going the short way on the restart. Not going to lob it towards the box. Now they do, and it's going to be a goal kick. Decided to go the short way, not lob it towards the box immediately off the corner. They had tried that on the last couple of corners in the first half as well. I mean, I can't blame the Owls for trying to mix things up and try and cause some havoc, but and keep the Castleton defense guessing, but nothing has stumped the Spartans defense too much so far. Turnover. Getting in the passing lane here, Christina Sanders goes over the touchline. It'll be a throw for the Owls. Burzlaff drops it in. Shooten trying to create some space. Oh, and she put it out of bounds for a Castleton throw. Immediately put her face in her hands after realizing what she had just done. Unable to get the right angle there on that pass. She's going to try and stall Spartans a little bit here. Immediately deflecting that pass, sending it out of bounds for another Castleton throw on her opponent's back. Burzlaff there to force the turnover. Now going towards the corner is Sanders, the junior, out of Coram, New York. It'll be a throw for Castleton. Just try to really force Castleton into a corner, kind of suffocate them, bring everyone but the goalie way further up than you would usually expect. Anything to try and rattle the Spartans, right? Anything to make them less comfortable. And take that goose egg off the scoreboard for the Owls. Owl egg, I guess. You know what I mean. Near side, Burzlaff waiting, goes to her right. Shooten finds an edge, takes the shot, and an easy pickup for Andriski. For Ezzo once again. Ezzo with her 8th save. Again, you're seeing a lot of these shots from the Owls taken from pretty far out. Misplay on the interception attempt, but then overplayed by Moran. Turned back over to Shooten, trying to get the edge on the right side, once again taken away by the Spartans. The responses by the Spartans just when it looks like they've broken down offensively, and Keene State is finally going to find pay dirt. Got to tip your cap to the Castleton defense. It has just been impeccable to this point. Another chance for the Spartans. Can they make it 3-0? Takes a deflection over the end line for a corner. The first corner of the match for the Spartans, and maybe a chance to put this one a bit too far out of reach for even a point for the Owls. Here it comes. Trickles, a lot of white jerseys surrounding that one. They're able to clear. And maybe a good amount of space here for Sanderson. Off the right side. Into the middle. Try to shed the defender. Near side. It's Burzlaff. Shooting. Back over the left side. Onside is Sanders, taken away. Burzlaff coming back up to get it. Shooting. Just play it back to the back line. Spartans have it, but cut off at center. Headed back down. Shooting's got it. Out of nowhere. Turnover at the back line, starts it up again for the Owls. On the right side. Nobody home for that pass at the top of the 18. 11 minutes gone by here in the second half. Still 2-0 Spartans. Swept away from the 6. Owls continuing to apply the pressure. This will go wide left. But it's going to be a corner for the Owls as it took a deflection to stay wide left of goal. And Kaylee Cormier, freshman mid, coming back into the game for the Owls. Another corner for Keene State, headed up. Back towards the edge of the box. Defender took a spill. Oh, it's a foul on the Owls. It's looks like Riley Pepin was the one who drew the foul call. Like, she jumped to try and corral the ball off the corner after sent back out of the box. Sure if she was contacted there, but it looked like she had just jumped up to get it and missed. Castleton get the call. Glanced off the arm of Shooten, but no handball there. We play on. A lot of physicality here in the last couple of minutes. It's O'Neal up the far side for McKieran. One of the 2 goal scorers. McKieran on the near side. Now there's Billings, the team's leading scorer, entering play. Through ball. Chance again for the Spartans. Coming up off her line, Riley Andriski to smother that one. As we play on into the 59th minute. Battle for possession between Pepin and Shooten. That might be a matchup to watch the rest of the way. Pepin's listed as a forward too. She's been marking Shoot in the mid quite well tonight. Another chance for the Owls, swept out of the box at the last minute. It'll be a throw for Keene State. Now we're into this one, final half hour of this match. Keene State looking to get on the scoreboard. Shooting with the volley. Line drive handled by Ezzo once again. Save number 9 for Emma. Cormier, Donegan, shooting, try to step into it. Extra pass to the left side. Tell she would want to step into that one, saw the defense closing in. There's shooting, trying to get the edge up the middle. Will instead go to the right wing here. Walking into it, here's the blast over everything. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by the New Hampshire Army National Guard. Visit nationalguard.com/NH or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. And by New Car Nissan of Keene, your premier new Nissan and used car dealership near Keene. Discover the new car difference. 61st minute, 2-0. Castleton, McKieran and McKenna, the goals for the Spartans. The Owls, once again, plenty of chances, good ball movement, but just, it feels like if they had bad luck, if they didn't have bad luck, they'd have no luck at all in this 7-match winless streak. 0-5-2 since starting the season, 3-0. That's picked up by Ezzo. And again, it's not for, you know, it's not for a lack of trying, as you can tell if you've watched these games. Sarah Testo, the Owls head coach, has referred to getting over the injury bug. I get better every day, but right now they got to survive another Spartans attack. Left side, a little bit of a delay, some space up the middle, the howitzer over the crossbar. Alexis Billings looking to join the party for the Spartans. Sent it over the crossbar. She's tied for second in the LEC in goals entering play. Andriski second in the league in save percentage at .811, has not had to face nearly as many tonight, but only stopped 2 of 4. Meanwhile, Ezzo, 800 save percentage entering play tonight. She's 9 for 9 so far. She's now up to 65 saves on the year, which surpasses Andriski. Assuming we continue at this pace for the league lead. Here's another chance. Andriski knocks it down. Another chance. And it's 3-0. Hannah Verville was in goal for that one. Knocked it down initially, but the rebound stuffed home. 3-0 with 26.5 minutes to go. McKieran with a brace, stuffing home the rebound, 3-0. Hannah Verville took over at halftime. Apologies for not getting that to you folks sooner, but Verville had the initial stop, but McKieran again tapping on the rebound for her second of the match. The brace for McKieran now gives her 7 goals on the season. Cross, tapped outside the 18, another chance, the laser, handled. Ezzo now with 10 saves, a perfect 10. Not just for Ezzo's performance, but the Spartans as a whole. She is now at 66 saves on the season, surpassing Andriski. Will actually surpass Andriski in saves per game as well. Oh my. Left side, intercepted before they could feed Cormier on the left wing, but taken back by Shuden. Through ball for Kenyon, cut off. Shuden pursuing that ball in the middle of the field. Like her life depends on it right now. A 3-0 lead for the Spartans. We're about to hit the halfway point of this second half. Spartans looking to get back above 500 and maybe looking for a 4-0 lead, but we got a whistle. Oh, no, we don't. Excuse me. We play on. Everyone had slowed down, and I heard one as this will come rolling in and be picked up by Hannah Verville, the freshman out of Loudon, New Hampshire. With her 2 goals tonight, McKieran enters now a 3-way tie for second in the LEC, with Billings, her teammate, and Rachel of Southern Maine. Gould still leading the LEC with 8. Edge of the box, another chance here for the Owls, coming in hot, cleared off the 6, and we got a whistle, and we got a player down for Castleton. Getting back up quickly, though. And This was the, I was going to say, it's a drop ball here for, it'll be sent upfield by Ezzo after Lindgren gone down behind the play. We play on. Changes now as Moran and Mullen coming in for the Owls, replacing Saab and Kenyon. Along with changes for Castleton as well. 21 minutes left. Castleton up 3-0. Despite being outshot by a 2-1 margin, 10-5. Another chance for the Owls. They've had no shortage of those. This is going to be a goal kick, though. They were knocking on the door for basically the entire first 20 minutes. Brought everyone up trying to suffocate the Spartans defense. They survived every single rush, and then they finally got a counterattack opportunity and buried it. McKieran with her second of the match, 7th of the season, tying her with her teammate Alexis Billings, and Riley Retchell of Southern Maine for second in the LEC in goals. On top of the goal for Mallory McKenna. Under 20 minutes to go. It's going to be a corner for the Owls. Lofted high, not going short this time. Across the face of goal, and it's going to be another corner. Emma Ezzo has 10 saves to give her the league lead in that department as well. Now to 66, and reaching out to try and deflect that one away. Went over everybody and off the Spartans. So another corner. This one gets out. Here's the shot. A lot of traffic in front of Ezzo, but she picks it up. 11 saves now for Emma Ezzo, junior out of West Haven, Vermont. Like the most complete performance you could imagine from the Spartans. Here's another chance. Make it a dozen for Emma. Mercy. Reaching out to poke that pass away is Cormier, but resulting in a Castleton throw. We're going to hold up here, so we'll have some changes as the Spartans will bring on Carson and Megan Ezzo. And coming off will be Billings and one of the goal scorers, Mallory McKenna. Carson. Verville coming up, picks it up. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by American Steel Fabricators. Visit AmericanSteelFAB.com and by Fenton Family Dealerships, the tri-state area's best selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, locally owned since 1986. On the left side, steering back, Cormier. Middle of the field, trying to thread it through for Shooten, who much of this game had been trying to take her shots from the spot where Cormier led that ball from. Now they try to get up close to the through ball for Shooten on top of the 6, and Ezzo able to snuff that one out once again.
Yeah, it is 36.
Parker waiting to come on for Castleton, freshman out of Grafton, Vermont. Clearance intercepted, another chance here, the cross, once again, Ezzo says no. It won't count as a save. She was intercepting the cross rather than stopping a shot, but she's been all over those too. Think back to one of the corners late in the first half for the Owls, trying to get some momentum before intermission. So not one of the corners, it was a cross, but you get what I'm saying. It's just some phenomenal goalkeeping today from Ezzo. And the fact that she's handling this many responsibilities with her team up 3-0. You gotta feel really good if you're a Castleton fan after this performance. If you're the Owls, trying to break through this brick wall. Shot is blocked. Over the end line for a corner for the Owls. Creating chances is not the problem for the Owls. Header. And Castleton able to relay out of the box for now. Burzlaff tries to turn it back towards the edge of the 18. Swept over the end line, touch line rather, for a throw for the Owls. Creating chances is obviously not the issue. The execution and the completion, especially with the volume of chances that the Owls have had in this winless streak. One of these days they have to capitalize, right? Right there? Nope. Lucky number 13 for Ezzo. Rebound came out for the one-timer, and Ezzo fielded it cleanly. Just a very fundamental play there. Tonight's game on the Owl Media Network is brought to you by Fieldstone Land Consultants, a professional engineering, land surveying, and environmental services company serving New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Vermont, and Maine, and by the Melanson Company, commercial and residential roofing, since 1932. Another chance here for the Owls. Shot is immediately blocked. Spartans carrying it the other way. Cut off at midfield. Up the near touch line, and Owls will roll out for a throw. Burzlaff. Rand tried to stick with it. It's a couple of taller defenders. Goes out to the back line. Right back. Stolfi. A bit of a stumble. Ball made its way upfield. Favorable deflection for Moran. The blast. 14. Emma Ezzo has made 14 saves in a game that her team is leading 3-0. Tim Howard, wondering where he could have gotten this kind of offensive support 10 years ago in the World Cup. Under 11 and a half minutes to go. Second half. Another throw getting in deeper. The Spartans offense. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Engelberth Construction, we build relationships for life, and by Sullivan Tire on Winchester Street in Keene. We're always here to get you there. Cormier into the box. A foul, oh no, it's offside. There's some contact at the edge of the 18, but the linesman's flag was up on the opposite side. And the first time, I believe, it was the first or the second time that the first time that the Owls have been called for offside the entire match. Here's another chance. 15! Emma Ezzo. After that match in the 2014 World Cup, the U.S. were eliminated by, I believe, Germany. Wikipedia vandals, in their infinite wisdom, changed the job title on Tim Howard's Wikipedia page to Secretary of Defense of the United States. Someone might have to do that for Emma Ezzo after this one. The Owls are outshooting Keene State by a 3-1 margin, 15-5. That's in terms of shots on target. And they are down 3-0. The shots overall are 26-10. In favor of the Owls. They have had 10 corner kicks to Castleton's 1. Castleton has been called offside 4 times to 1 for the Owls. And yet, it is the Spartans who have dominated this game. Basically, the first 20 minutes, it's been all Castleton. Second corner kick of the match for the Spartans, tapped out of the box right quick. Taken back by the Spartans, lofted towards the dot, drops in the 6, and then picked up by Verville. Under 8 minutes to go. Tonight's game on the Owls Media Network is brought to you by Voice Volkswagen. We look forward to guiding you on your Volkswagen journey and by the Best Western Plus Hotel at 401 Winchester Street in Keene. Headed down at the edge of the box, maybe a chance here. A tumble, no penalty. Owls can't believe it. Owls coaching staff can't believe there was no call on that one. Another chance. Again, the Owls have had plenty of those. It's nothing to show for it yet. Tipped over the crossbar again by Ezzo. Sweet 16 for Emma. How does this happen in a game that your team is winning 3-0? Corner for the Owls. What is this, number 11 for them? Down in the 6. Lot of traffic. No hand there. Are you kidding me? 70% of the world is covered by water, the rest by Emma Ezzo. 17 saves for Emma. Your Player of the Game award in a 3-0 victory doesn't usually go to the goalie with this many saves anyways. But that's what's going to happen. Star of the week in the LEC right here. I'm calling it. Want to make it 4-0? That's what the Spartans look like they want to do. Swept away, another chance. Off a body in front, settled down just outside the 18. Over to the right side, Carson, cross. Tapped away from the 6 and cleared. Counterattack for the Owls, through ball. Swept away from shooting at the last moment. After the pass didn't land on target. Oh, late challenge, maybe? No, play on. Advantage for Keene State, I would imagine, in the situation there. Both players got up quickly. If someone was hurt, might be a different story. Once again, sent towards the box, but Castleton's defense. Talk about the Owls trying to suffocate the Spartans offensively, especially at the start of this second half. It's been the Castleton defense that's really been suffocating when you think about it, despite all the chances the Owls have had. Here's the blast from about 25. Knocked down. Back outside the box. It's Cormier. Back to her. Up the middle. Gets past a couple of defenders. Trying to step into this one. And swept away from the edge of the 18. Stays along the edge of the 18. Over the right wing and cleared. But again, the Owls keeping the pressure up front. Here's the blast from distance. And on a hop, it's handled by Ezzo. Just a pass there, no save on Ezzo's record, but not that she needed it. Don't think that's gonna affect anyone's evaluation of this performance. A brace for McKieran, one for Mallory McKenna, and oh yeah, 17 saves for Emma Ezzo. So we're under 3.5 minutes left in this one. Another chance for the Owls. Cross goes over the end line for a corner. Comes the corner, swept back out. Carson coming up to try and get it to safety. whistle, and we'll have a substitution as Ella Drake, a freshman out of Scotia, New York, will come on. And Carson, who's had a fine second half on both ends of the field. And come off. Verville will come up and snuff this one out with 2 minutes to go. .90 seconds to go. Castleton is gonna get to 6-5 overall and 2-1 in LEC play. And Keene State is gonna fall to 3-6-2 and 0-2-1 in LEC play. Now, for those of you wondering if this is anywhere close to the NCAA record, the D3 record anyways, for saves in the game, I mean, it's a great performance. Let's not take anything away from Ezzo's performance tonight, but she's not even a third of the way to the record. Becky Bernos for Alvernia against Wesley on September 25th, 1999, made 55 saves in a single match. That is the D3 women's soccer record. But it is still a pristine performance for Emma Ezzo, with a 17-save clean sheet to this point. One last heave maybe from the Owls. Don't give it to her. 17, 18, whatever you want to call it. Emma Ezzo with a 17-save clean sheet, a brace for Maggie McKieran, and another goal for Mallory McKenna, her first of the season. McKieran's brace gives her 7, tied for second in the LEC. Spartans win 3-0 over the Owls. We'll be back with a Sullivan Tire post-game show after this.
So what I would do is I didn't catch because he was asking me questions. Did you already just do a sign? For like a
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire. We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice.
Igniting potential and possibility.
Look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
With extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes.
Learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab. In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself, and
A paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division 3 has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Looking for a new car? It's time to visit New Car Nissan of Keene. 600 new Nissan cars, trucks, and SUVs are available right now. Plus, New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. Every new Nissan comes with New Car's complimentary 20-year, 200,000-mile protection plan. New Car has over 1,700 pre-owned vehicles, the largest selection of inventory in New Hampshire. New Car Nissan of Keene has the most competitive prices. With a selection of over 30 brands, New Car has exactly what you need across the Granite State. Find your new car from any of New Car's family of dealerships throughout the Northeast and get it shipped to New Car Nissan of Keene for free. Plus, we'll deliver your new car right to your door. Visit New Car Nissan of Keene today.
We are Keene State. Here, we believe that everyone is welcome and anything is possible.
We're empowering your unique voice. Igniting potential and possibility.
look closer. We are a tight-knit community, an inclusive community, where people can be their true selves. Bring your ability, background, culture, or traditions, whatever makes you you.
Because Keene State becomes home from day one. Come find your people and enjoy live music, art, coffee, thrifting, and did we mention the food? And if you're worried about what there is to do on the weekend, just look at this.
Everything we do here is about community.
Because we're a community of intense learners
with extraordinary hearts
that raise each other up.
We are fueled by each other's successes.
Learning outside the classroom as well as in.
And we're here to provide the guidance and support you need to succeed.
All right, let's get hands-on.
In the lab.
In the studio.
In the pool.
On the dance floor.
On the stage.
The choices are yours, the opportunities are here.
Here at Keene State College, we're focused on teaching students the skills for an ever-changing world.
I'm ready to tackle problems with industry-ready skills.
You'll get a resume that writes itself and
a paycheck that earns.
Elevated confidence.
World-class courage.
And we never stop learning.
True learning takes collaboration.
We explore what drives our passions.
Celebrate our individual voices.
And spark possibility together.
Every single student, every single day.
You already have what it takes. Welcome to Keene State.
Our campus can get pretty quiet during the summer when most students are home, but that doesn't mean it's completely empty. Students are working and learning here year-round. There's tour guides and student workers like me, and students are interning all over the Monadnock region. Many of our majors require hands-on learning, and our students are working as reporters, videographers, environmental advocates, and scientific researchers to gain experience. Here's a look at what's happening right here in our city this summer.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset and become
being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division 3 has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school, it's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30, touchdown. Michaela Burgess.
An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go.
Comprehensive learning is being able to adapt to experiences and apply the things that I learned. Being an athlete and juggling academics helped me grow as a person, and things that I've learned, I was able to apply it in another field, putting them into everyday life. Developing comprehensive learning helped me prioritize certain things to make sure I get to where I want to be.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
So when I ask students, why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a
What is the best place to eat in Keene? I would say Elm City Brewery is the best place to eat in Keene. Why did I choose Keene State? I chose Keene State to be closer to home, and because I love all the trails here to run on. It's just a great place to train and compete. Favorite TV show is probably Breaking Bad, and my second favorite is probably The Office. Is a hot dog a sandwich? I don't really know, but I would say yeah, it probably is. Something my coach always says is there's no such thing as bad weather, just weak people. My favorite app on my phone is probably Spotify. Teammate who is most likely to become famous is probably Jake Pearl. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? It's got to be Michael Gelati. And my favorite vacation spot is Captiva Island in Florida.
If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm probably gonna have to go with Chipotle, if that counts, because then I can change it up every once in a while, and it's something that I order basically every day here anyways. Favorite movie? I'm gonna have to go with Grown Ups. I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan, or anything with Will Ferrell, honestly. A professional athlete I admire in my sport is, that is a good question. I'm gonna have to go with my club volleyball coach who actually played for the USA team. Her name's Kat Minyard. She is super inspiring and someone that I definitely look up to through my experiences playing college volleyball as well as growing up and learning how to play. One thing my coach always says at practice is, so my coach definitely talks a lot about drills. However, he does always talk about how communication is key, and I feel like that's a sport-wide thing. I don't think that's only us. And he just reminds us of it every day, and it's something that's definitely engraved in my mind. Dogs or cats? I'm gonna have to go with dogs. I've never had a dog or a cat. I just think dogs are superior, and I think golden retrievers are the best dog in the entire world. Pizza or pasta? That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to go with pizza, but not pizza everywhere. I'm not a big Domino's girl. I'm gonna have to stick with Connecticut pizza. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? I'm gonna have to go with Gigi Steak. She is an avid TikToker. She went viral a few times. so shout out to her. Favorite sport to play other than mine? I do play golf. It is a fun sport for me. It's definitely more so a hobby, considering it's more of a quiet, relaxed sport, and I'm super energetic, but it is a super fun sport to play, and I think it's something that I really enjoy doing over the summer. What is the best meal that you've ever had at the Dining Commons? I'm gonna have to go with the chicken parmesan. I think every time that they do it, it never fails. Favorite vacation spot? I've been to Florida many, many times. However, I think that my favorite vacation spot would have to be San Diego, California. I always enjoy going there. There's so much to do, and I really just enjoy any beaches and bodies of water.
Favorite class at Keene State? I'd have to say my Holocaust and Genocide Studies class has to be my favorite class out of any of them. What do you enjoy most about your sport? I have to say the creativity of golf. It is just so much you can do on any different shot, and it's just so amazing, the endless possibilities that you can do when you're out on the golf course. My favorite movie might be a little cliche, but I like Caddyshack. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Absolutely not. I am part Italian and I could never see that happen. That is abysmal. A professional athlete I admire in my sport is, that would have to be Rory McIlroy. You know, I've been watching that guy for years and he's just so amazing. He does endless things that you'd never expect, and he's the #1 in the world right now, and I only would like to see him improve in the future. What is the best meal you've ever had at DC? I think day 2 of the DC, they had some beef brisket sandwich. That thing was so good, man. I can't wait till they put that thing back if they ever do, but hopefully we'll see, I guess. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? It has to be pizza. It has so much endless possibilities you can do. You could put so many different toppings on it. It's healthy, could not be healthy, but you know, you get everything in it. It's perfect. Who on the team spends the most time on TikTok? That one I couldn't tell you. It's definitely not me. I'm not really into that kind of social media stuff. And my favorite vacation spot. I've been everywhere, I've been on a few cruises now and then. I'd have to say Cozumel, Mexico is my favorite place. I've been there probably 4 times now. Beautiful trees, beautiful atmosphere. It's just great. I'd recommend you go there.
Back on the Sullivan Tire postgame show here on the New Hampshire Army National Guard Owls Media Network with Keene State head coach Sarah Testo. Coach, again, seemed like the effort was good from the offense, but what more can you say at this point?
I mean, just we dominated second half. Obviously, you can see the shots, but we got to take higher percentage shots where, we shot the ball directly at the goalkeeper's hands. So, I mean, yeah, effort was good, but we need better shot selection, and we need to stop taking shots from outside the box and get some balls into the 6, into the box. So it's frustrating, but as I told my team, we have to stay positive and keep working. I mean, what's the alternative?
Yeah, I totally understand, because Castleton's certainly their first 2 goals came, creating chaos right on the goal line, basically right in the 6.
Yeah.
Is that with the opportunities that you had? Is that a testament to Castleton basically being able to wall off the 6? Because their defense responses when they did break down were impeccable.
Yeah, they've proven that their defense is solid. I mean, they held Westcon to 1-0. So, I mean, they definitely, have done some good things in the back. I think a lot of times, too, is like poor clearance from us and poor positioning, from a goalkeeper standpoint, too. Going to cost those loose balls in the 6.
You're at UMass Dartmouth on Saturday. It feels like the offense has been this close for so long. What is the last step to break through, do you think?
It's a must win. I mean, you have to, like I said, as I said this entire game, we just need one. And then they'll follow. But, you can't win games if you can't score. So.
All right. Well, good luck Saturday, Coach.
Thanks.
We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
When we put this uniform on, we're preparing to serve our home state of New Hampshire.
We serve part-time in our own communities and for our families and friends. In any emergency or disaster, you can count on the soldiers of the New Hampshire Army National Guard to be there. Our mission here at home is to make life better for everyone, and the benefits we earn help us improve our own lives. Learn more about part-time service with the New Hampshire Army National Guard at nationalguard.com/NH.
So, thanks for watching this presentation of Keene State Women's Soccer here on the New Hampshire Army National.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.